gone at 8:30 and I don't want to be eating into too much of everyone's time. So we'll kick it off. First of all, I just really wanted to welcome everyone to the call. I know that everyone is just so busy. We've got so much going on. But knowing that you've just taken out, 45 minutes of your night to find out why me and so many other mums are so extremely passionate Isagenix and what it's done for us and what it's done for hundreds and thousands of other people all around the world. So tonight we're going to be going over my story, a couple of other super inspiring mums' stories about their transformation with their health and also life in general as well. We're also going to chat about the products and why we recommend Isagenix as a complete synergistic system, how it will set you up to reach all your health goals and more and make you feel the way you've always wanted to feel. And we're also going to show you how you can get your products paid for as well, and who doesn't want free food. So we'll go over exactly how sharing this opportunity with others and sharing your results, what you're doing with others, you can quite simply get your products for free. So Isagenix, the reason we're so excited about Isagenix is what it is. It's a health and wellness company. Now, Isagenix is the #1 direct selling company in Australia, and it's been on for about 13 years. In that time, it has completely transformed hundreds and thousands of lives all around the world. It has given so much hope to people that really wanted to take their health to the next level. It has created such a massive income stream for so many people that are really wanting to share the gift of Isagenix with others. And it's just it's really amazing. The community is awesome, and I'm really, really excited to share more about what Isagenix has done for me and so many others too. Right, so for those who don't know me, my name's Ash, I'm 28 and I have 2 beautiful kids. My journey started with Isagenix about 2.5 years ago, and at the time I was a brand new mum to a 3-month-old little girl. I was extremely tired. I was sitting, I had no energy. I was just really, really run down. I had baby weight to lose. In the process, I lost my confidence. I felt like I was losing my identity. I just was in a really sort of a bad place, I guess. As much as I was really happy to be a new mum, I just didn't, I didn't really know where to start. I felt really stuck. I was sleeping through the day, and we also had, I was on maternity leave at the time, so I knew that was coming to an end, and that was a huge stress and worry to me because I didn't want to put my new little girl into daycare and have somebody else look after her and then come out with hardly any extra money anyway. We had bills piling up. We just didn't really have a very bright future ahead of us, and we just didn't know what to do. Actually, Isagenix came into our life almost accidentally. We had someone come over to our house to do a floor coat for us because we were renovating our home, which was another stress as well. And all he really mentioned was energy and, hey, you guys should try these products. And my husband had owned a gym, so he knew all about health. We were both personal trainers. He knew sort of what worked and what didn't, and wasn't going to just try anything. So we did a bit of research. And I remember sitting down and going, you know what, if we don't do something different, nothing's going to change. And so we took a chance. We had a 30-day money-back guarantee with the system. So we gave it a go. We thought, what have we got to lose? So a couple of days in, it was only a couple of days, and I started feeling amazing. I started getting the energy that I always wanted to have. I didn't have to have a nap when my baby was napping. I was sleeping through the night. Just feeling awesome. The body weight was falling off me, and because I was feeling so good on the inside, my perspective started changing as well. I started being more positive, and I was happy, and I was vibrant, and I was looking forward to things that I wasn't looking forward to before. And because I shared my journey and my results with others that I really cared about, we started making an income in the pockets of our life. And just by sharing this with so many others, and it was because we just felt so good, and I really couldn't keep to myself. I really thought, if I'm feeling this good, everyone needs to know about this, and everyone needs to feel as good as I'm feeling. Just doing that, we replaced my full-time income, so I didn't have to go back to work. And that meant so much to me because it gave me the choice and freedom to spend my days with my baby girl and not miss out on all those special moments. And not only that, as we kept sharing this with more and more people, we were able to replace my husband's income as well. So he had that choice and freedom where we were like, well, we really have found our passion with this. We really love helping people with their health and seeing the transformations. They come in daily, and it's so rewarding, and we know that we're really making a difference and helping so many others. And now we get to choose our days. We get to choose where we want to work, when we want to work. We get to spend time with our kids, and it's just the most amazing life. And that's why I'm so passionate about what Isagenix has done for me. So I would really love to introduce you to another mum who's going to be sharing her amazing journey with you as well. I have watched this girl's journey since she started. I would love for her to unmute her line and turn her camera on and share her amazing journey with you as well. Laura? Are you there, Laura? Okay, we might go to the next story. Okay, we can't hear Laura, so we'll just go to the next story. Oh, we'll just go back. Okay, actually what we'll do while Laura's getting her sound sorted out, I'm just going to play for you a clip. And this is Laura Stevens. She's an amazing woman in Isagenix, and she's from the United States. So she has an incredible transformation story and a story about how Isagenix has completely turned her life around. So I'm just going to play that one while Laura gets her sound sorted. Sorry, I just saw I'll just do it again. Sorry, guys.
Here is Laura's story. I didn't know what I would find when I started this journey and when I began this Isagenix business. The last thing I thought I would find is myself. It happened so fast. I just woke up one morning and I'm 30 with 3 kids under the age of 4. My husband was being deployed to Iraq and the debt is piling up. I was so focused on taking care of my family that I stopped taking care of myself. I was introduced to Isagenix by a close friend and said no to her for 3 years until I finally decided to do something about it. I researched the business, I learned everything I possibly could about Isagenix and network marketing. I needed to understand the business and believe in it. I needed to understand my reason for committing to Isagenix, my reason why. I used the product and watched my body transform. My energy came back. And it really hit me. I realized how simple this was. People eat every day. Instead of buying the wrong foods, why not fill your body with the best nutrition? After hard work and dedication, I was able to earn a 6-figure income. I can still hardly believe it. When my husband deployed to Iraq, I knew I had a choice. Hunker down in survival mode while he was gone, or use this gift to provide more for my family. So I dove in with both feet. I set a goal to earn double my husband's pay while he was gone. I shared my story. I shared my results. What I found was that people really could relate. Sharing my story was so simple. Sharing the concept of Isagenix was so simple. But simple does not mean easy. It takes a lot of hard work. I look back on those breakthrough moments and I wonder what life would be like if I didn't go for this opportunity, if I hadn't have fought so hard. Now I host my own events. I take my team to corporate events. We wear matching shirts with an anchor that symbolize our pride. Our anchors hold us accountable. Let's really remember why we started this journey in the first place. Now I'm the mom and wife I always wanted to be. I get to spend time with the people I love and cherish, and I'm making a living doing it. And when my husband came home, not only did I quadruple his income, we were debt-free. Most of all, this has taught me to set goals and dream big, really, for the first time in my life. And it's amazing.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm just going to check. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to see if we can get Laura to share her story again. Laura, are you free now? Can you share your story?
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Oh, yay. Sorry. I have no idea what happened. I just restarted and it's working out. So sorry about that. But hi, everyone. I'm Laura. And I'm a mum of 2, Lucas 2, and Hugo's 8 months old. And before Isagenix, I guess I was in a position like most other mums. I was absolutely exhausted. I wasn't really very happy, even though I had this amazing new baby. And I really was just wondering what I was going to do, once my baby had arrived. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, with work and with my life. And I was just completely lost. And looking back, I'm not sure how I pushed through those days when I was home by myself with my newborn, just completely burnt out. So I was introduced to Isagenix by a friend, and knowing that we needed to make a change, we just got out our credit card and we took a chance. We knew we didn't have anything to lose, so we just really needed to see if maybe it would work. So literally a week in, if not even less, I didn't know myself. I felt absolutely incredible. My energy went through the roof. I was having the best sleep that I could remember, and I was finally back on the road to fitting into my clothes from, before my pregnancy, which was really awesome. So it's now been 2 years since I've been on the products, and since then I've had my second baby. And to this day, I feel amazing, and I've got the energy to get through the day. I still feel incredible. And on top of that, this opportunity has helped me realize what my passion is, and that is to help other mums do the same thing. So Isagenix has not only given me the vehicle to do that, but it's given me my life back too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Laura. And I know that there's so many other mums that just relate so much with her story. We were all in such a similar position, and just sharing that with so much passion. And I'm so glad you got your sound working again, because it's such an amazing story. So let me just skip through, and I'd love to introduce you to another mum, Shari. Shari is a beautiful mum of 3 teenagers, so a little bit different to me in that we have younger children. I'd love for Shari to, if you could unmute yourself and please share your story as well.
Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, go for it. Thanks, Shari.
So before Isogenics, I was an almost 40-year-old overloaded single mum who focused all her energy on her three passion, drive and purpose, was dedicated to just to make it through each day. And as a result of this, I felt trapped in a life I didn't intend on creating. And I was sad and I couldn't see a way out. So 11 months ago, I was introduced to Isogenics by my good friend Sean. And since being introduced to these incredible products, my world has truly changed. So initially it was physical. I lost 5 kilos and got my energy back. However, it was saying yes to the business side of Isogenics that opened a gateway which allowed me to find my drive and purpose in life. So, of course, I'm still a dedicated mum, but my newly found enthusiasm, passion and energy towards life has transformed me into a happy and balanced mum. So I'm so excited to show other mums there is a better way and they can have a life that they design.
Oh, thank you so much, Shari. I always love listening to your story. And yeah, it's just so amazing to see how Isogenics can really work with, you know, it doesn't matter how old you are or how old your kids are, we all need energy, like we all need to feel good. So it's one of those systems of products that you can really tailor to suit, you know, everything that you need. And yeah, thank you so much, Shari. So I would really love our next mum to share her story with you. And if my computer works, here we go. Jacinta. Jacinta is an amazing friend of mine now as well. Start, you know, right from when she started, and her transformation has been just amazing. And the company has really brought us together. So now we're really amazing friends as well. So Jacinta, if you could please unmute your line and share your story. Do we have Jacinta? No? We might come back to Jacinta. Unless I'm missing something in the chat. No. Okay. I'll go. That's all right. I'm having some technical difficulties tonight, but we can deal with that. Oh, hang on. Okay. All good. What we're going to do while Jacinta gets us down to work, I'm just going to play you a quick clip. Now, this is Mary Evans. She's a personal trainer, and she just explains the products in such an amazing way. It has so much clarity around why we've chosen Isogenics, our products, why we're really aligned with this company, and it's just a great outlook on how Isogenics works. So I'll play this clip. I won't mute myself this time so you guys can actually listen to this one. So here we go.
Thanks for coming today and checking out Isogenics and taking the time to really understand what it's all about. My name's Mary Evans, and I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a yoga instructor and spinning instructor. Isogenics came into my life about 2 years ago, and I gotta be honest, I did it to prove another trainer wrong. When I heard the word cleanse, it scared me. I think quick fix, and I've valued my profession on the fact that quick fixes are not a part of it. It's a lifestyle change, and that's what I endorsed. It was in December, and my family and I were going to the Caribbean for Christmas. Had lost about 6.5 pounds. I didn't expect to do that, but I did. Lost about 6.5 pounds. I felt like I was pretty healthy and about my weight range anyway, but felt darn good in my bikini over that vacation. Came back to work. I'd been working now for 2 or 3 weeks, and my clients noticed the difference, and they said to me, "Hey, I want what you had before. Whatever you were doing, I want it." And then that's the light went out, and I did my homework. What I found out is that Isogenics really addresses 2 major issues that in the fitness industry I had never addressed before, and they are environmental toxicity and nutritional depletion. Basically, we live in a world that's inundated with chemicals. You know, everywhere we look. And for the most part, we can't get away from it. We take them in wherever we are, whether it's the commercially grown fruits and vegetables. Did you know that on average, 72 herbicides and pesticides in our fruits and vegetables? Our farm-raised livestock, to get them to the market faster, they're injected with steroids, hormones, and antibiotics to keep them healthy to get them there. It's just crazy, and all those things are going into our system. The bottom line is when you're at the age of 6, you have all the fat cells that your body is going to be producing. Okay, but as we introduce these toxins into our system, hormones, antibiotics, you name it, that's coming into the body, the liver produces more fat to protect us from those toxins. So it's a storage area for the toxins. So, let's just look at the weight loss issue here. The people that are trying to lose weight, here's what they do. Calories. And I told them to. Well, here's what's happening. They're cutting calories out of an already nutritionally bankrupt food system. They're cutting that back. He's already craving more. Then they take even more away from it. The body basically goes into starvation mode. That's why they will drop the weight, but it comes right back on when they will reduce the food and more, because the body is not getting what it needs. So it's a no-win situation. If you don't get the toxicity out of the body, you're never going to have optimal health, much less lose weight. Here's what Isagenix is, basically, in a nutshell. We load our body with this optimal nutrition, all right? And then we allow the body to do what it naturally does, and that's cleanse. When you get the toxins out, the body can perform to its optimal capacity and everything. Two of the products I want to tell you about are the shakes and the Cleanse for Life. The protein in the isolate shake comes from New Zealand. In New Zealand, you cannot inject your cows with hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. So none of that is in these shakes. They're only grass-fed, and the grass has never been treated. From the milk to the powder form is sent through a fine mister, and it's never heated to a boiling point. Unlike the United States, where the FDA requires that any pasteurization of a product like that has to be boiled. But when you heat something to a boiling point, you ruin all of the nutrition and all of the vitamins, minerals, and bacteria, right? So they're maintained and sustained in the isolate shakes because of the unnatured process. It's got 23 grams of protein. It's got 18 amino acids, which rebuild our cells. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, the right kind of sugar. It comes from beets, and that's mindful. In order for the nutrition to be delivered to the brain, you want a little bit of sugar in it. It's got the perfect combination of a 40-30-30 makeup composition, 40-30-30, so 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, 30% fat, and that keeps you satisfied longer. We have the 80 ionic trace minerals, and you're just not going to find these in not only any other shake out there, but any other product. John Anderson, the formulator of Isagenix and all the products, is known as the Mineral Man, and he's put these minerals in all of the products. Now, why do we need the minerals? The minerals literally provide the pathway to the cell. So it opens up the cell to receive the nutrition. And then the final thing he puts in there is the digestive enzymes. The digestive enzymes deliver the nutrition into the cell. And so it's a complete food, and you feel full. So what you're doing is you're packing maximum nutrition into minimal calories. Okay, so if the goal is weight loss, a person can still lose weight. But the bottom line is everybody needs the nutrition. Weight loss, weight gain, stabilization, whatever it is, it works for everybody. The other item that I want to talk about is the Cleanse for Life. The Cleanse for Life is an aloe vera-based drink, and it's only the aloe comes from just the heart of the aloe vera, not the leaves and everything else. It also has all the minerals, so the delivery system is there, and the digestive enzymes as well. So basically, when you drink the Cleanse for Life drink, it's a pathway for the body to allow the toxins to leave the body. The way the system works is you have a shake day and a cleanse day. On your shake days, you have 2 shakes, a regular meal, a balanced regular meal, we hope, and then a cleanse day. And on that cleanse day, you just drink the Cleanse for Life. You drink it 4 times throughout the day, and you eat these little Scooby snacks, we call them, that keep your blood sugar real level. So every 2 hours, you're putting something into your system, so your body is still metabolizing, yet not digesting. So you give your digestion a break, you let the toxins leave your body, and then the next day you fuel up with maximum nutrition and the shakes. What we need to remember is there's a lot of other cleanses out there. It may be a liver cleanse, a colon cleanse, a kidney cleanse. The Isagenix cleanse is complete. It works on the cellular level. It's not a cleanse where you're going to need to be close to the bathroom ever. Okay, so people would come to me and they would say, you know, I want to be the healthiest I've ever been. And I can put them on exercise routines. I can give them what to eat. But here's what it looks like. The overall picture, 20% of overall health you can manage with exercise. If you exercise six days a week, you're getting that 20% in. That other 80% is literally with your diet and rest. And now we have the rest of the equation. It is my final tool for my toolbox in my profession. So I challenge you, do what I did. Prove me wrong. Give it a try. Basically, bottom line is this. If you don't get your health back in 30 days, you get your money.
Cool. So I always love watching that. I just love the clarity that she has and the way that she explains everything and why it works, and just, yeah, it's just, I love watching that. Got so much information from that. So I'm just going to try and see if Jacinta is available to share her story. You can unmute yourself, Jacinta, and we'll see how we go.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
I have to switch to my iPhone. Sorry, there's something going on with my computer. It happens every time I speak. So, yep. So I'm a mum of 2 kids as well. I've got a daughter who's 4.5 and a son who'll be 3 in a couple of weeks. And before Isagenix, I was a lot like other mums, I think. I was tired and run down. I had really bad sleeping habits. And I was holding on to a few extra kilos from having those 2 kids that really wouldn't shift. But when I look back on myself, the main thing that stands out for me is how unmotivated I was. I was really, really unmotivated to get off the couch. And I didn't realise it at the time, but I was failing miserably at being the mum that I wanted to be and that I expected myself to be. So when I look back now, I was actually in a pretty bad place. But then I got introduced to Isagenix by Ash and her husband Tom. And I started with my husband Jeff about 17 months ago. Now, after starting on the products, a few things happened. I dropped those extra kilos, which I actually wasn't expecting, so that was a bonus. But my energy levels went through the roof. I started sleeping through the night, which I'd pretty much never done. And my stress levels started coming down. So then all of a sudden my motivation just kept going up. So I actually wanted to get off the couch and play with my kids again and go outside. And overall, I think I was just becoming a better mum. And hopefully a better wife to my husband because I was a bit happier. But basically, I'm really passionate about sharing this because it's been a game changer for Jeff and I. We've had amazing health results and we still are having health results and we'll never go off the products. But for us, it's about lifestyle as well. So we're ticking things off our bucket list. It's, you know, we're doing things that were in our dreams that we never thought we'd actually achieve. So Isagenix has been a vehicle for us to actually just write down what we want out of life and just go for it. So it's just been a complete life changer for us and we love it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Jacinta. And yeah, I love hearing everyone's stories, but it's just so amazing because I've been able to witness a lot of these transformations right before my very eyes, and just seeing the energy and the spark back in people's eyes, and you can really see that everyone is becoming, you know, better mums and better versions of themselves. They're happier, they're healthier, they want to do more, they have a positive outlook on life, and all just initial step, just really, you know, have a try, see if it works. And, you know, it's just amazing to see so many, you know, positive and passionate mums just really love life, because there's so many people out there that just really aren't living into their true potential. So to be able to be surrounded by so many amazing, beautiful women that have that spark, I really can't describe to you just how awesome that is. So thank you so much, Jacinta. We'll run through a couple more amazing stories. We'll talk about more about the products. So I'll just quickly go through, watch that one. So I'd really love to introduce to you our amazing mum, Emily. She's just so full of energy and she's so beautiful and vibrant. So Emily, if you could please unmute your line and share your story with us all.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm good. I'm just looking at those photos. I'm looking at that one in the middle where I've got Tilly in my arms. She's about 2 there. So I would have been about 34. And I just look like a different person. I can see how tired I am in my eyes. I was looking at that photo the other day when I was pulling up some really old photos of me and just with tired eyes, and I just can remember, like, it takes me straight back there. It really does. My kids are a little bit older, so I've got Tilly who's 8 and Banjo who's 4. So before Isagenix, so I joined 2.5 years ago. So Banjo was, nearly 2 and Tilly was just under 5, or just over 5. And at that time I was running 5 businesses. I know that sounds absolutely nuts, but they were sort of all part-time kind of ones and helping my mum with her florist and things. But I was sitting up till 3 o'clock in the morning on the computer doing wedding quotes and work and doing all sorts of stuff, energy ratings on house plans and things like that. I'm an interior designer and a florist, and I worked for myself. And what I was hoping to do by sitting up so late was wake up the next morning and be this lovely mum that would stay at home and float around and bake cookies. And of course, that's the last thing I felt like doing when I had only been asleep for a few hours. So when Isagenix came into my life through my auntie Sharon, she came around here one night just before Christmas, and she was so full of energy, it was ridiculous. And I just did not care. I didn't read anything. I didn't look at anything. I was the least skeptical person. I just said, I don't care. Here's my credit card, sign me up. And we didn't even really know which box to order, so we just ordered. I just said the energy and performance one. And then 2.5 years on, I'm still feeling the effects of how amazing these products were. I mean, my housework was done by lunchtime within the first few days, and that never happened. And I'm still just so excited and so motivated, and the products keep adding to my life. They keep, like, there's this steady energy, but there's also this excitement that comes every time somebody new wants to try them, or every time I share my story like tonight, or every time I hear somebody else's story or connect with a group of people like tonight. The energy just is amazing. So I didn't have much weight to lose, as you can see on day one, but what you can't see inside there is all the chocolate and the McDonald's and the coffee. So I wasn't a very healthy, skinny person. So I'm much healthier on the inside, and I think you can tell on the outside as well. So I'm really excited to just keep sharing this, because I just think every mum deserves to feel amazing and they don't need to feel tired.
Thanks, Emily. What an awesome story. And I remember meeting Emily when she first started about 2 years ago. And, just amazing people that this company draws into, because it is people that really want to make a change. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And when they, everyone just starts out, so we're really, really skeptical when we first start. Once you start feeling that energy that everyone's talking about, you really just can't deny how amazing these products are. And you wonder, like, a lot of people put this off for a really long time. We heard Laura Stevens saying that she said no for 3 years. The one thing that I know everyone feels is when they start, they're like, where on earth were these products years ago? Because everyone just wishes that we'd started so long ago. And I would love to get to the point one day where I can just deliver because of this stuff to every single new mum that I know. I know that it's just going to make life so much easier. You don't have to worry about, even if you do have sleepless nights. I was still breastfeeding at night time when I had a newborn baby. Being able to wake up and still have that energy, being able to take the products and just not have to worry about, am I going to have time to make a nutritious meal? I can whip up a shake. It doesn't take very long. And I know that I'm giving my body everything that it needs. I'm able to give my baby everything that my baby needs. It's staying at my time. It's making me feel amazing. And I just think that everyone deserves to feel as me and all these other mums. Like, I really can't describe it to you. And it's one of those things you really just have to try. So I'm just going to introduce one more mum to you. And this mum's story is, I mean, everyone's story is Lily's story really does touch my heart. She has only been with Isagenix for 10 weeks and has just been incredible. I haven't even met this girl. I've just been, seeing her online and talking to her on the phone, but her energy and, her bubbly, positive attitude radiates. So I can't wait for you all to hear her story as well. Okay, here we go. If you could please meet your line and tell your story.
Hey everybody. Before Isagenix, which was only 10 weeks ago, I was just a shell. I was just a shell of the person that I knew that I could be. I was really sad. I was burnt out physically. I was burnt out emotionally. I was overweight, and I couldn't do anything to change that, no matter what I tried to do. And my amazing friend Brendan introduced me to Isagenix, and unbeknownst to me at that time, I had just started a program that was going to reset my whole life. Every single aspect of my life has drastically improved in just 10 weeks. It's unbelievable. My story is the same as everyone else. My energy levels are off the charts. My excess weight is just melting off. And I really have found that passion and excitement for life that had been missing. So for me now, it's like my personal life mission now to just share this with everyone that I can, so that everyone can feel as amazing as I feel every single day now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lily. And I mean, what a transformation. 10 weeks. That's amazing. And she has a little boy, and, it's just great to see how, we're all versions of ourselves. So thank you so much, Lily, for sharing that. Now, fingers are press the mouse properly. Right, so I'd love to chat to you about the products and what we recommend everyone to start on and why. Now, there's two packs. There's the President's Pack and there's the Energy and Performance President's Pack. And it really depends on what your goals are when you start. So whoever added you into this call and shared this call with you, you can really have a chat to them about what your health goals are and what should be the best pack for you to start on. The reason why we recommend the President's Pack as your first pack to start on for the first 30 days is really because you need to set yourself up for success. I like to explain it if you think of your body like a car and you've been putting cheap petrol in it for a really long time, and the pipes have sludge in them and the spark plugs are not firing properly, and the car's just running a little bit rough. It's time for a service. You can't then just expect to put really, put petrol in the car and expect it to run like a one. It's just not going to happen. And so many people spend money on their cars to service them so that they keep going regularly, but we don't spend the same amount of money servicing our bodies. And so when you think our bodies through, a lot of us have or had diets. We're really busy. We don't have time to even prep meals, cooked meals. We're so worried about feeding our kids really good food that we end up having burnt pieces of toast and a cold cup of coffee that we've left for 4 hours, and we're always on the run. You think about all the medications that we've had in our system and they just sort of stay there. So you also look at, alcohol plays a big part as well. Not enough sleep. We're in a different environment now where we're surrounded by stressful situations. We put our bodies through so much stress and our bodies react to all that stress. So we end up needing to reach for that cup of coffee at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to get through, or like, oh, I need energy, so you'll get a block of chocolate or, whatever. Always looking for that thing to give us that energy spike, and then we're having really late nights, getting up super early. Obviously, it just continues that way. Also, the other thing that stays in our system is our environment. There's so much pollution in the air these days. So many sprays on our food. You go to the supermarket. Supermarket versus the farmers market produce that I get, and the stuff that I buy from the supermarket, it looks amazing. Like later, it's like plastic food, and it doesn't even taste like it should be tasting. Whereas you go to a farmer's market, and at least it's not sprayed. It's just amazing what we actually take in, and Mary Evans really explains that with all the herbicides and pesticides that we come in contact with on a daily basis. So by using the President's Pack and really using this system for 30 days, we're going to be putting amazing things into our body, all the nutrition that our body needs to function at its ultimate. We're going to get that incredible energy that our bodies basically start acting the way that they're supposed to. Also getting out all the rubbish that doesn't need to be in there as well. So we're not just putting in the bad stuff. So it's not like we're putting a band on, just expecting it to all fix itself. So we're just helping our bodies, which are amazing things, do what it's supposed to do and feel as amazing as it's supposed to feel. So that's the reason why we recommend the President's Pack. It does replace 80% of your food for the first month as well. So depending on your goals, you can tailor it to suit whatever it is that you want to achieve. So if you're interested in finding out more about these packs, you can go to isogenicshealth.net or isoproductau.com, or with those, just talk to the person that added you onto the file and they can explain it to you in more detail. Those of you that are pregnant or breastfeeding, and I know me and I'm just looking at the list of people. No, I think it was just me and Laura, but we've both had pregnancies and both breastfeeding while we've been utilising the Isagenix products as well. So there are a number of products that are recommended and completely safe to take whilst you're pregnant, breastfeeding, and they are incredible products to pick you up with your energy. They helped me so much at those days where, I was just feeling really my energy levels. So just know that it doesn't matter what your goals are or where you are in your life as a mum, there's always products that you can take and they will always help you feel the best that you can feel. Now, as I mentioned, by sharing our amazing Isagenix, the company, because it's a network marketing company, for those of you that don't know, they don't pay for any advertising. So they don't put millions and millions of dollars into advertising so that you can go and buy it from the supermarket or the chemist or wherever. So what they do is they reward people that take Isagenix and share this amazing nutrition with their friends and family and people that they come into contact with. And so we are rewarded financially for sharing this with others. And I just think that that's just the most amazing system because it gives mums, especially mums, mums is the mum's call. It just gives us that extra bit of breathing space if you need it. So, essentially Isagenix is just food. So imagine if you go to the supermarket and you buy your groceries every single month, just by telling people about the food that you just bought from the supermarket, you get given money just for sharing that with others. As mums, females, we're so good at talking and sharing about our experiences. I know that if I have an amazing time at a hairdresser's and I feel like they've done a really great job of my hair, I'm going to share that with all my friends and say, you need to go to this hair salon because this and why. And I never, ever, ever touch up for sharing that experience with my friends. So this is just an amazing concept where we're able to share our results with others and in turn the company rewards us in an amazing way. So I'm going to share with you and play this video and show you how you can also pay for as well.
everyone. How would you like to get your Isagenix products paid for and even turn your love of the products into results into a possible income stream? Well, Isagenix has a plan to make it simple for you. It's called U+2, M+2, and here's how it works. Step 1, join Isagenix and use the products. Share Isagenix with 2 friends or family members and invite them to use a qualifying Isagenix program. That's what we call U+2. By completing U+2, you can earn up to $370 in bonuses. It only gets bigger and better from here. 2. Now your 2 friends each your 2 people started using Isagenix products. It's called M+2, and you can earn an additional $200 for completing this step. That's $100 for each friend who shared with 2. If you complete U+2 and +2 within 30 days of joining Isagenix, you receive an additional $250 bonus with the Crystal Manager bonus. And now you're also eligible to participate in the holiday bonus pool. But this next step is key. Simply keep repeating U+2, U+2, and continue to earn extra income. Because the more you share Isagenix and help others to do the same, the more you'll earn. Go to isagenixbusiness.com and click on the button to begin your journey towards financial freedom today.
Yay! So I love that, because the reason that we picked Jen Patch to share that with you all is she's a mum of 2 and she's also an Isagenix millionaire. So she was able to share Isagenix with lots of people. And as a result, because she had such an amazing transformation, she was able to make a cumulative dollar amount of $1 million, which is just incredible. And now she lives an awesome life and lucky enough to be friends. So that's the reason why we shared Jen Patch explaining that to you. So I really just wanted to, first of all, thank all the mums for sharing their amazing stories with us all. I always love hearing about how Isagenix has transformed and changed so many lives. And I really just wanted to thank everyone that jumped on the call tonight and really just wanted to learn a little bit more about why we are so passionate about Isagenix and why we are excited and why we have so much energy and why we're so excited about life and our future. We know that we can be the best mums that we can be. We don't have to worry about anything. When you've got a positive outlook, when you're really, really healthy and you know that you're helping people, and you know about why these products are so good, that's just awesome. You surround yourself with great people. We have an amazing culture. You'll have support from the day you start and for your whole journey. The other thing that I really wanted to mention too was there is absolutely no risk. So you can try these products, you'll get a 30-day complete money back guarantee. And even if you consume all your products and for some reason you just aren't happy with how it's made you feel or the results that you've achieved, call up our amazing customer service team and they will refund your money, no questions asked. It really is completely like a game changer. Isagenix is a game changer. And I really urge you as a mum to do something for you. Stop putting yourself last. You can't do everything for everyone else and just keep putting yourself last because you will burn out. And mum deserves to be the happiest and happiest versions of you. And just, you can thank me later. If you want to try it, you can just send me a message on Facebook and go, yep, gosh, I'm so glad that I tried this because I know that you're going to feel amazing. I really just want to thank you all for your time. I really can't wait to see more and more people transform their whole life and take their health to new levels and really just have that new freedom and that energy and that excitement back in their life. So thank you very much for letting us share your night with you, or you're not with us, however that works. And I hope everyone has an awesome night. Thanks, guys.